Hey guys, how's it going? What's up? Um, it's summer right now. We're in Southern California right now where I live, and yeah, I'm pretty happy that it's summer. I guess it's just like totally. I just feel totally glad that I'm not in school because school is such a burden and it's really stressing. It's very stressful for people with CP, I think. Once again, I'm Jake Olver, living in Southern California, and I I don't know I don't know why I'd never made another video for quite a while. I guess it's quite a while. Maybe some of you might not think that it's a while. I don't know how often people make YouTube videos, but I did want to talk about because I did say I was going to talk about me being depressed sometimes. Or, not that I am anymore, but I was back in the day kind of depressed. And I guess how that kind of started was when I was in 8th grade. Or no, I was in 7th grade. Sorry, my hair looks crazy just because I'm growing it out, and I don't know what to do with it. But anyways, yeah, 8th grade, I was going into 8th grade. It was the summer before 8th grade. I had surgery, and I had to be in a wheelchair for recovery process. Throughout that recovery process, I was in a wheelchair, and I was just being wheeled around a lot at school. I was in junior high at the time, so it was a lot of walking from class to class and stuff, and I don't know, I had people pushing me around, and there were people that were pushing me around, and I guess they would say stuff like nonchalantly, like, hey, make way for the cripple right here, and I'm not saying that that's where it started, but I mean, people were staring at me. People stare at you more when you're in a wheelchair for any reason, just because they want to ask. It's naturally curious when it's just like, they ask you what's wrong with you and stuff. I don't know, I would make up stories occasionally. I still do make up stories. I try not to because I know that it's awareness for people with CP. I know that's like the key is like just to tell them the truth, but I would make up stories, and I do want to do kind of a funny video one of these days where I talk about like some of the stupid stuff I told people and they believe me. But anyways, yeah, so just being in that wheelchair, not having enough freedom, and like, I don't know, it just kind of put me in a position where I felt helpless. And then I eventually got out, but it was okay. But then I still felt, recovering from surgery is tough. I will talk about the specific technicality, medical, whatever for surgeries like later. The surgeries that I've had, like the names and stuff. But anyways, so yeah, I was just like super down on myself after that because I felt like I wasn't gonna get any better. I felt like I was back even before, like my legs were still weak and my legs still hurt. I felt angry just like because it seemed like it wasn't getting any better, and I didn't really know. I felt angry at people. This was like when I hated it when people stared at me. I really noticed it, and I really that started to affect me. People always stared at me growing up, but I didn't look at it that way, I guess. Sorry, I should probably plan these stuff out because I don't really know what to say, how to describe it really. It was a while ago. This was like 7th grade, the end of 7th grade, 8th grade for me. And I will be a junior next year. I'm 17. I was 16 when I made my last video, but yeah, it was my birthday while I was gone. I'm rambling on terribly, but basically I just felt so down, and I got really offended, and I felt like I was the only one with CP that I knew of. And I knew one kid growing up. I haven't talked to him in a while. If he's watching these videos, Ian, Michigan, if you're watching these videos, bud, I hope you're doing well. We have to hang out soon. But just feeling alone and feeling like I was the only person that really had to go through crap of people staring at me and people asking me questions and people judging me and stuff. I never had suicidal thoughts. I feel like I just don't get why people would want to do that. But I was pretty down on myself. I did not tell my parents. I did not tell anyone in my family. My grandparents, I just found out they're watching these videos, and I'm sorry if I ever behave badly, because, yeah, no, sometimes I will swear, I don't know. Sometimes I say things that I probably shouldn't. But this is something that I never really talked about in front of people. I tell, some friends are, they have questions about it, and sometimes I will tell my friends, just 'cause. I don't know why I do sometimes. I guess it's just because it's good to be open about it, I guess. Be open about it, and but how to get out of this whole rut, like the depression thing, if you're still in it. Happiness, for me, happiness is a choice. And I think that's the same for everybody, but everybody doesn't realize it. I remember feeling down and being like, I was always, reminding myself of my faults and just how I felt like, oh, you fell today at school, so you don't really amount to, you don't amount to crap because you fall around school and you do stupid stuff and you look like a freak or whatever. I remember putting myself down like there was no tomorrow. And I don't know, but once I started getting out of it, happiness is a choice, guys. Remember that happiness is a choice, and that you don't have to feel like you're alone. That's kind of why I made these videos too, is because I feel alone sometimes. I don't obviously anymore because you guys are so rad and you comment on my videos and whatnot. And I encourage you to please help me, help you. I'm sorry, these videos are just too hard to stay on topic because I'm crazy. I don't know what I have going on besides CP. It's probably not ADD, I don't know. I'm not wearing my glasses. It's probably why I look different. But yeah, no, CP, how to get out of it. Happiness is a choice, guys. Be happy. Find something that makes you happy. I think I kind of summed that up in my last video. But I was down on myself. I can't even really explain it hardly. Let me know if you guys are feeling down. And also comment. You can send me a private message too if you want to. I mean, if you don't want to comment and say something, you always feel free to. Follow me on Twitter. I just recently made a Twitter. I could start a Facebook page for my channel. I don't know if I think Facebook's pretty hard to use. I don't know. I just don't really like technology that much. But I have a YouTube channel, and yeah, I have an Instagram. Some of you guys have followed me. I'm gonna make more videos probably even today because there's so much that I want to talk about, and I'm pretty busy during the summer. But yeah, just seeing other people that have CP videos. There's a few people. I will link their channels in one of my videos or something. I don't know. But I also want to let you guys know that you can do video responses too. I don't know if people still do that, video responses for stuff. I don't even know what that is, really. But if you can do it, please do it, because I'd be stoked if you guys did that. Once again, it's summer, and how are you sad during summer? Seriously, if you're down on yourself now, do something fun. I know I live in California, so I go to the beach quite a bit. I can swim even though I have CP. I just swim a little differently. And I swim, without any floaties. I know that's kind of weird. Some people might be like, oh, you probably use floaties, but no, I don't use floaties. No, I don't. I love going to the beach with my pals and hanging around, just spinning a record at my house or anything, really, just chilling, listening to music. I have my bands that I like, bands that I dig on my playlist. One of my playlists, the only playlist I've ever made so far on my channel is the rock and roll playlist. So check that out. I always add the different bands that I really like. I add that to my playlist. So if you want to know what music I listen to, it's pretty much just rock and roll, but just listen to that. I don't listen to reggae too. Reggae is pretty rad. Reggae is cool. I mean, I live in California, so yeah, there's a lot of reggae fans here. A lot of Bob Marley and stuff like that. I love Bob Marley. I like vinyl. Vinyl's good. I recently started collecting some stuff, and yeah, it's good. But I also, let's see, I don't know. I also want to talk about school. So I'm going to talk about that, like, right now, because I don't want to keep you guys, like, this is a 10.5 minute video. So, yeah, I'm going to make another one right now. But, okay, guys, see you in a bit. I can't talk.